Boom, boom, right? Drive back, catch the ball. So you're working on now, we hit that foot. When we talked about earlier before, with a lot of the footwork was here with the arm mechanics, we get to this point, boom, plant, drive, catch the ball. He left? He left.
Wait, so what you planting when you come out? Is it plant right?
Oh, he was here, right foot plant. That's our last one. Boom. That's last, you did it before last time, so the last one, tap, drive, all right?
I mean, knocked out the field. Chad Johnson.
I watch a lot. I don't never stop learning. It's crazy with me. No, hold on.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, straighten it back up. Cool.
I know you gotta watch him, the quiet one that's on the laundry. So, I ain't gonna, just because you're quiet, I'm gonna bring everything with me, you know, to the table. Ready. Go. Good arm. Hey.
So it's just like we're doing the lap.
Go. Don't turn the hip though, Vic.
Don't turn the hip. On the way out? That's the way in.
No, I'm talking about going. Okay. Go. I was gonna say this. Hey, less now. Now there's fluid. So if my left is bleeding, you know what I'm saying? No need for that drastic up and down movement. I agree. Glad you do. Right. Go. Arms. Hey, way to get out though. About time to do them arms though.
Yeah, you got there. I'm up for it. That bitch definitely went there.
Turn you up. Go. Oh.
Hit it.
Yeah, start my head on top of me. Go. Who's that? Jump over.
2 pancakes and everything.
Hey, that's good. Hey, that's good. Right there.
Yo, you so.
I'm gonna teach you a lot, sir.
Yo, no, you don't.
So you did not have that. Go. Okay. You feel how you're so smooth. You're too smooth to be like that. You're like too much.
You gotta get out of that.
Be natural. Don't come out of anything. You can come out of anything.
That's just
Bro,
until you straight feet.
Go. Hey, out back. So we're planting and driving here. Plant, drive, not plant here. Not going nowhere.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's just.
That's it. Still coming right there. Ready. Right. Go.
I mean, you know, on the shadow, I keep on the ground. I keep doing it. I keep picking my shit up. Now I'm about to get myself to stay down.
Ready. Go. Ready. Now, slow it. Now, what's the thing we do? You got to where is that? That's shots. Yeah, that's what your arms gonna do. You know what I'm saying? As far as it's moving, yeah, but how are you moving it? Are you up exactly? Where is that frequency at? Is it going to be here or is it going to be here? I want you to figure that out. I don't want me to tell you no more. Ready. Go. That's it right there. Go. Oh, come back. What you do with her? You like saying, no, he said better out here. She's crazy. And then you can see go. I'll come back. You went right there. Yeah. You still have that little bit, but not much. It's gonna feel weird for you at first. Hey, now it's the same thing. So now instead of you get to here, it's tap tap, fire through. Boom.
First and second.
Go. They gotta get a little bit of line. You'll be all right. Yeah, they get ready. Go. Hey, still now, get out now. Where's your arms up to now? Ah, right? Get that run away. Get that run away. Go. Go.
Listen, I know you got the stickies. I'm going to start throwing the ball anywhere because you got them.
There you go. Better. That was wolf, man. You didn't sink as much. Yeah. And you'll find that happy, baby.
Yeah, if somebody jump over me, they gonna do that.
Ready. Go. And then black man taking the air out the chair. Go.
That little revolution.
Go. Athletics. Hey. You blocking now? You know what I'm saying? Why you so heavy? Why you so heavy on the feet? You know what I mean? Low light, that's all. Ready. Go. Yeah, all quiet, all quiet. Here, you can't hear nothing. Hey. Go. Find it, find it. Now you think it's kind of pretty cold.
Yeah, so it's like something like that.
So the feet was the problem. It's like exaggerated. They already did the, yeah. Go. Riverside. Go.
After this, I probably dropped though. I had to get that bill last night.
Hey, Darren. Ray coming here. I mean, Darren. Tim
Sure, you know?
Oh shit.
Go back to my big man.
Tim do it every time. You know when Tim come in? Tim come late, loud, and just throw his bag anyway.
That's the
Hey! He's like, hey! Go. There you go. Hey. That was the best one.
They said what?
That was the best one. Go. Extra steps now, bro.
Hey yo, so is it supposed to be as soon as you stick it with the right left, you're supposed to get up?
So you're sticking with that foot drive, push you out.
Oh, so you're supposed to stick it right left and then stick again. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was like right left and then boom boom, then you get up. Take the 2 steps. I'm saying, but after you get
As you know, you keep going.
Yeah, I know you say I know, but you say take the extra step.
Yeah, Sherman took an extra step.
I feel like you doing it.
No, once you plant, you would drive and know it. It's like an extra, like here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. No, you said what
You're thinking too much. I can't.
I'm gonna stop right now.
No, that's not. I know what you're asking. I know what you're asking. I just don't know how to word it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm ready. Go.
That's very glad.
You had to get the optimal.
Go. I'm confusing the fuck out of
Get out. That's what it is, though.
Yeah, no. But he's asking on that last one to go boom, boom, and then go up and left.
Oh, okay. Left, right here. Drive with the left.
Yeah. Okay, again. I didn't know how to word that.
I'm trying to figure out. Usually I understand shit too. Ready, go.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why you asked that question. You asked how you doing something right.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely I'm thinking like a motherfucker. I need to stop.
Yeah, sometimes you just ruin it for yourself. You ain't mess up. You know what I mean? Ready. Go. Oh, shit. Yeah. Good. That's sure. By the way, I'm not here just.
Go flat.
Yeah.
Yep, get out. There it is.
Get out of it and kind of come down a little bit from here, get to the top of your feet. Your bump, get out, get right around the goal. I look stiff as a bitch because I ain't got no cleats on there.
So it's not speaking. Not the drag.
No.
want to think about it.
I want you to watch the drill.
I want to see it.
Yeah, that's all.
I got this.
Sometimes it's hard for me to do that without police on.
Yeah, if I see it, I'm going.
I mean, I'm working this
Ready? Go. Too much. Run the body into it, right?
Be like,
He's got it. Watch Sherman.
He wants to leave.
If anybody realizes anything I've ever done,
I'm freshman year, he's over
everything
too.
goes into something.
freshman highlight tape?
Ready?
I never
Tell
saw
us
it.
yet to know. Everything we do.
No, I know that.
Go.
I do know that.
Ready for the Sherman? Go.
Thinking that shit we did with remember the little hurdles? How we got out there and we was.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a different one. Hey, get out. You can see how obvious it is. Remember, right before you come into it, get the hips going already. Yeah. Go. And then go. As opposed to getting the top. Opposed to getting the top. Right now into it.
I'm replacing my
You're replacing that. You have it right now. Now just go into it. Everything.
Huh? I ain't made through.
Thank you. You throw that hand, you put a somebody on for me to go right here. Anytime you that hand on the out, see, that's what you want. You can't stop that. If you're coming out now, and then only that change is your arm actually where it's going to be. Here. That's what I'm saying. You know that hand out. I'm saying thank you.
Don't eat some days cereal.
Go.
You know that's all.
The other way I feel like it's better. That's the only position I still bother. Here, when I do it, that's why I pick that shit up.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But I don't know. We can see.
We can see. Ready. Go. Feet, use your feet.
And y'all know it was blatant.
You're going. Ready. Go. Now. There you go. Hey, that was better. How do you feel though? That wasn't.
It's the league. That's it.
He didn't pick that one though.
I don't know. I can't really tell. It looked like it was
His feet are moving. Watch him, Drake. He gets because his hips go into it now. Go. Sherman don't dance. Like hip push. You know what I'm saying? And this is what me and Sherman worked on as far as throwing the hip around. It's just subtle.
I got a question. The main objective is this, to get lower out of the break or just get out?
Find your sweet spot. Me telling you lower is not going to be what is lower for you.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm talking about more like sink your hips and then get out, explode, or just go right into that shit.
Depends what you feel. I can tell you do this, but you have a different body frame. You know what I'm saying? I can't say just get lower and make it generic because now you don't squat like Ray. Ray don't squat like you. So now finding the sweet spot, but what I want to do is your feet and your arms coming out of. That's one thing I know I can stay consistent. You just said. Yeah, I know. I already stripped you. Never did. Bro. What? Ready? Go. Now. Raise up. Go. You see, them shits did not stop moving. Go.
Because now my hook route, what I've learned, it's really a 4-step break, but it's 3 steps. So I go, I'm still running, but this really breaks me. So I'm trying to incorporate, so I go.
No one ever accounts for the decel step.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But now, but if you think about what I'm trying to make your decel step, is the ha, ha, boom. But everybody's only counted when they actually get to the, no, this is the step. So it's the 3 step at the top, but it's 3 more steps.
That's crazy that no coach has ever said that. They never talked about it.
If you think about it,
You can't be work with NFL coaches and nobody is.
I told you I'm one coach with the Jets told me.
it's all about, when, that's what I'm saying, how your decel becomes here. That's really it. That controls your decel. You know what I mean? But we're thinking of that decel step is the step at 5. You go into it. Once you go into it, you can. And with your quick, you can't be stopped. Now if your feet keep moving, you run a big route, boom, you get here and here. Damn. This should never stop it. How do you stop it? Go. That's it. There you go. That's it. You do that? You see that? Once you go into it, boom, now you're on base. You can't be guarded. You can't be guarded.
My knees is never be hurt.
Never.
I've been fucking running full speed, so she can't.
I'm telling you, it's funny because you get over with it. Sometimes you stop it because what I'm telling you right now is when you stop sometimes, you feel pain. Now you gotta, your body's saying, okay, hold on. Let me get back the balls here.
When I broke my foot against pain, like before I broke, like I didn't know it was broken, but I felt that storm. I was like, the
Balls right there. And you're like, ah. Now it's like your feet keep moving, boom, boom. You do whatever you want. Now feet never stop. You do that one second, you're like, ah. You know it's like, oh,
tell me when I get too low, I will be here, so I'm fighting to get out my break, and the ball in here.
Sweet spot, all sweet spots. Ready. Go. Now. There you go. It's better.
Niggas are off the ball.
You're still like pushing outside. You're getting out here.
All in these.
You're like pushing out.
Villanova, I respect.
Go, Lord.
Y'all was shit that
Watch. Go.
I can respect that.
I'm pressing with this outside foot here. Okay.
And you can do that on the dig. That's okay, but it's the way you're doing
When
it.
we run the digs, I felt like we were running it good on that.
It's just more boom, boom, boom. You're going here. You're like, can't really. It's like because you stop, this stops, your arm stops.
I'm making basically work for my
That's the best way to explain it. I'm trying to word it. I gotta figure out how to word that. Ready? Go. Watch out. Now, I'm gonna take away the cones. I want you to do it now without the cones. Now we know what it feels like without the visual. So we're gonna start on this side. That's what you need to. I'll take away the cones and what do you do?
Speed cut.
I'm about to say I can do that. I love doing that. I can run 20 yards from now. That's easy.
That's why I said let's take away the cones.
I don't mind that. Shit.
Ready?
Hold on. Let's see if you can break on that.
What?
Let's see if you can break on that.
Go. Let it. Good. And you see now, Ray's issue now is getting new speed with it. So now we have to struggle with what the fuck to do not to try to fall so much. And that becomes now arm action. Coming out faster.
Now here, this helps us to run the loop on the way out, right?
Now, you feel that?
Why strides? So I feel like I'll be
Shorten up. Yeah. So how you shorten up though? For me not to tell you shorten up. How you shorten up?
We owe me $2, right? Because it was twice the same.
I gotta ask you a question.
No.
Go.
That's what I think it is. The shorter route is picking up.
Take away cold.
I told you, he was telling you he was doing that shit and you ain't noticed. Over here he wasn't. Like on the right side, that shit was just over here.
It's sticking now. Listen, can I go deeper?
But that shit was so quick and he was low, so you could miss it.
Now I see it. Go, Kev.
When he would do it, he would then he would get it.
Go. Go.
Yo, that shit is really like fucking geometry right now. Like,
Bro, this is first day without trying.
That shit kicking my ass right now.
Ready. Go. He's got it.
That's why.
You understand it? It's funny because everybody can see it now, the difference. Ready? Go.
That's what I do. I'll show you like you so used to like you heard me tell you I can't do that.
You know, I've been doing that my whole life. You know, not this tragic. It's when you really run. Motherfucker can do whatever, but it's all under him. You know what I mean? Here, let's go this side now.
I gotta figure out my stride with this type. When I do this
Check, you got one more over here?
Ready. Hey, feet. Go.
Right.
Ready. Go. Now. You just won't drag it. You can hear it.
no, dog.
Here we go.
This shit definitely keeps you flat though. Yeah. You get this technique down, you ain't ever
Go.
gonna overstride.
You know what it is for this side? I'm talking to Sherman.
That was good right there, right?
Yep. Ready. Go. Get out of here. Woo. That was it. Ready. Go. Now. Better. Yeah. So better. You can still feel it though, but you keep minimizing every time.
I'm just trying to get my stride.
Hey, yo. When you drop on your outside foot, bro? When you outside leg?
It's your inside decel.
My decel is my inside. So I'm not really dropping. I know that. This let me know like to get my.
Because that shit, like for me, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, that shit looks like a speed drop, bro. Like that's the only way I can do that. I can't even do it like how we like trying to. A speed drop is like dropping the outside and stepping like that, and just keep running out like something like. You know what I'm saying?
And look at your arms.
I'm saying, but my arms will keep going. I just did that just to show you the footwork. Like you know what I'm saying? But like it's like a drop break. That's what it look like.
I don't got this step in it no more. Like you have a distinct boom. Let me.
Yeah.
It's like you running. Like your feet never stop. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
And I got that decel. It's me helping out.
Feel that shit. Like you keep your feet moving.
I can't listen to you because it's natural. You don't know how to explain
It was not natural to him.
Now it's like.
I work with him. I work with him every day.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
He did.
Oh, we used to kill niggas for that shit, so I thought.
Go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That was better. Hey, that was better. Hey, Tim, man, stop being so damn mad. Why Tim so mad?
No, bro, I don't get hard on myself, bro. I'm just trying to get better.
And I don't know what you can say.
I said you trying to get better.
Your thought. I don't know what Tim is saying. I think you're sitting on black on me. That's all.
Nah, I'm black on my home, you know?
I be having to really think until you talk to me, like, all right, you talk to fat, oh, okay. There. Go. Ready, go. Pull up the crib back there. Toddy. Ready. Toddy. Go. Yeah.
For us, we gotta get a little lower.
Yeah, being taller, it makes it extra.
No bullshit, the decel.
What's the name though with the decel step? Bro said that Brandon Marshall, you better
It's like zone, right?
That's what takes so much. It takes so much.
He said it's gonna help us. He said
Sometimes, like, if he on that trash, that's
Stay flat.
oh yeah, I'm talking about that for deep route though.
trail. It's not gonna be speed cutting far as going. You know what I'm saying? Because why? It's a trail. Because now think about it this way. If I'm in the trail, it's going to go, the trail is right? We know that. Why are you sitting outside? Stop the You don't know what you do. Especially with you with that. If it's footwork, right? Boom. Boom, all the way up top. When getting out of here, breaking, I want to see. Come out of it now. Give it a little something at the top.
So you saying?
Turn. Oh, yep. 2.
I used to really put niggas out games.
You were Trevor? I've been smoother though. You were Trevor today?
It's that Le'Veon.
Hey, warm up real quick with Bolden. Half. Alright? Just like a little bit. I'm gonna say that's all you do. Ready? Move with the hips. Ready? Go. Get out now.
Right?
Go. Get out now.
This the end shit, you know.
It's that Le'Veon.
Go.
Paddle today.
Good. Go.
A small tap.
Your arms are dying all
Yo, Trev, when you say strong wrist, right?
Strong legs.
That's weak wrist. You ever notice people when they breaking shit's all over the place? Strong wrist. So if this is strong, this is strong, anything else is strong. Because what does this do? Okay, now let it relax. Did you feel any tightness there? Tighten it. I mean, listen, man. I'm trying. I send y'all videos and shit. I'll be like, I'll try to lay down.
You said the headband was me.
Yeah. That's why I'm always up. That's why when I'm up, I say y'all ready. Watch your head. Ready. Go. Now.
You know what break my heart if that pro day, my dread slapped me in the eye and I drop a ball. That should be happening, bro. I'd be like, damn. Then you gonna tell us.
Ready. Go. We out of here. This is where you can get y'all favorite little driving cars, washing tires, and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because now you're doing a double move with it. And they come out.
Nah, definitely the head.
But he used to make me mad.
That's why we don't look at it.
Y'all used to let Running B hit y'all off, bro. She used to make me mad. I would look
Mag, watch out.
Running B.
Oh, okay. I like what you did there. Yeah, what do you watch those cars go on?
I'm tired of you keep saying something, man.
Ready.
Less energy, my nigga.
Huh? I want to see. You start to notice. I'm gonna let y'all do it. Hey, yeah. You was all. Hey, do me a favor. Can y'all watch him again on this? Watch what he does with his. Watch what he does with his arms this time. He's not watching the car. He's gonna do it now because he's ready. Go. Boom, Z was out.
Got my whip.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna, bro. The first half of my career, I was a running back, bro. I started playing receiver because I was motioning and slotting, gripping people.
Yeah.
Like, no bullshit.
What's up? What does Sherman want today?
Sherman doing in the backfield.
I really used to be on the like these.
Sherman's been short his whole life, so he's been spoiled by his family. You know what I'm saying?
Family don't do nothing for me.
Here we go. Ready?
Shut up. Everything else.
No one in his right mind.
What we got after this?
Stretch. I got next class.
You see niggas be getting hit over with this shit a lot?
We're gonna go to the other side, bro.
You see niggas be
Hey,
getting hit
Jay,
over with this
so
shit a lot?
let's get to the other side. We're going to go to the other side.
This is my last one.
People left legs in the toilet.
Go.
I need my left leg, man. I want to be in Dexter.
Go.
So you can't go. You can't go.
I was drafted. Go.
Like, bro, niggas like this shit.
Here we go. Go. Let's go, Jay. Go. Hey, weak wrist. Everything was off right there. Go back to the whole thing.
Let's go, Zito, go. Yeah.
Ready. Go. Woo. Wait, go. Good.
No sauce.
It's so funny when you get
Yeah,
up
we're there. What's up? I was shaking right now.
Oh, God.
I put my ACLs on the line just to show you how I tore them bitches, bro. I will put my ACLs on the line to show you how I tore them, bro. I will bake you, bro. I will bake you. I'm trying to tell you. You don't want the problem. You don't want the problem. I will bake you.
How did you even put those on the line?
Because that's how I know. That's how I real shit. That's how I told them. That's how you know how real shit. I'm trying to tell you new shit.
Look at Sherman, look at Sherman.
Hey, show, if you watch the Sherman film,
Go, Bobby, bro.
bro, on kickoff, that nigga used to just give a move, get out the way.
I'm trying to tell you. My ACLs was first, bro. I was okay with that. Now I'm not. Now I gotta. You feel me? I'm trying to tell you. That's how Chris Perry hit you. I'm trying to tell you. Nah.
Sherman, tell him about your move.
Hey, nah,
You hit one juke move.
Nah,
I highlighted your juke move career, nigga. Stop playing with me.
Well, how you doing, Sherman Carson? Back again. What is your aim? YouTube series, and I got my guys here, Ray Bolden and Sherman Alston. So what I want to do is more. I told you I want to get a lot of people doing positive things in the life, community, classroom, wherever they're at, and I kind of want you to explain their story. So one of the stories is interesting. We got here, we're in Long Island, New York, of course, out east, and we got Ray Bolden from Texas. So first thing I'm going to ask him is, how did you end up here?
Well, it was a super unconventional route. I started playing football really my senior year of high school, and you know, I had coaches tell me I had the ability to play at the next level, but they wanted to see me do more. So went to junior college in California, picked up some offers, some things happened, and Stony Brook was there for me in the end, and you know, got here, hit the ground running.
Carbone. It's complete. Bolden touchdown.
You heard that. Now we got Sherman Alston. He has another unique story. Kid, you know, from Harlem, New York. Was a BC transfer, ended up at Stony Brook, and tell me how that happened. You know, what some things you went through in college for anybody young watching that will be attending colleges and universities. What some of the things you had to battle to while you transferred, and just let us know.
Yeah, so I went to high school actually in Jersey, St. George Regional High School, and like Trev said, out of high school, I went to Boston College. You know, had some success as a freshman. Because the situation is, you know, I transferred to Stony Brook. I had some of my fellow teammates, Jordan Gowins, who's from the local area, Harrison Jackson. They was also coming here, so I just felt like Stony Brook was the best fit for me.
16 yards. Here's a little reverse, and Sherman Alston to the backside of the play. Looking to get the final few yards, and does for the Eagle touchdown. 24-yard reverse to Sherman Alston.
Murphy end around coming from Sherman Alston, the speedy guy, the little guy. Alston, touchdown. What a run. What a call by Ryan Day. They've success with the option. So they bring the option, they give the same look, and they come back with their one true speed guy, and they completely fooled the USC defense. Perfect call, well executed by BC.
How was that when you transferred? What was some of the truths, maybe some of the harsh realities that, the old expression, grass has always been on the other side. Give us a little bit of that taste of how that happened.
Yep, so I was there. I was at Stony Brook for 2 years. Last year, my junior year, I was at slot receiver, and then this year I got moved to running back. And I put in a ton of work going into my senior year, and for unfortunate reasons, I didn't have the senior season I expected to have. But every day I just went out, continued to battle, continued to get better, and I was fortunate enough after the season to get an agent, and now I'm making a run at this NFL shot.
So with Ray, you played football in big time Texas. For those of you who don't know, it's probably some of, if not one of the best states, in the United States to play football. What was it like? Because you got to see top talent, and from here being from New York, a lot of kids don't understand what it's really like out there, how serious you guys take football. So in high school, for the guys watching, what were some things you had to do to compete with some of these top players? Obviously, you were one of them, but I'm sure you played with the best of the best as well. So what did you have to do in order to keep yourself to compete?
Well, I think the biggest thing down there is it was more so of a culture to be playing football. Mm-hmm. So guys respected the game a whole lot more. It was none of those egos. I played with the #1 ranked defensive end in the nation, and he was one of those guys that was staying after practice. You know what I'm saying? And so it's things like that where you start to see guys separate, and it's not just you're not the only talented one there anymore. Like literally every single one of my teammates my senior year, we had 18 plus 1A guys, and I wasn't one of them. And I was considered one of the top players in my conference. So you just see that talent that isn't anything. I know guys come up here and they separated at their high school solely based off talent, and then you get here and it's not so much the case anymore. So you wanna engrave that in yourself at a younger age, because if you get that running early, you can be special. Just learn how to work.
Another thing I like to harp on, both of you guys can chime in on this, is the importance of grades, man. I mean, there's been a lot of top talent, a lot of top kids coming out, but a lot of kids fail to realize the importance of schoolwork. I mean, obviously for you, I think we talked before that it wasn't for you having to go to JUCO, it wasn't through grades. I'm correct on that? Yeah. But I mean, we could all touch on grades and just kind of give what you guys had to maintain in order to get where you're at. I mean, Boston College is a prestige school, so you needed a certain GPA to get in besides the core. So just explain what you guys had to do to kind of, keep yourself still involved in schoolwork.
So, you don't get good grades, you're not playing. That's it. You feel me? And then life, football ends, so you're gonna have to have a backup plan once football is over. And it's always good. Like, education is key. You can't take education away. So definitely you gotta get that education.
And what are you majoring in now in Stony Brook?
I'm majoring in multidisciplinary studies. I have 3 focuses, which is business, sociology, and history.
Perfect. Love that.
For you younger guys, high school players, I tell you now, I was in the office, when big time coaches would come in and it's like, hey, give me the list of guys I need to be recruiting. And, if that GPA is below a 2.7, 2.8, they don't even care about your name. I don't care what you're doing. You can move this kid aside, because if he's struggling here, there's no way he's gonna be able to manage that time playing college football and going to school. So, like I said, engraving good qualities early on the field, that rolls over in the school as well. So.
Love that. And last thing I want to finish up with, kind of we always have to give whoever's watching, adult, youth, middle, teenagers, young adults, what is something as a receiver, running back, and then also just in life that they can come and get away, almost like a free tip? What would be something that you would give them from all those, from the athletic field and then off the field? What would be some of the things that you would, you want to make sure and express that they can look at you and say, oh, Sherman gave me this idea, I could take this home to heart?
One thing that's dear to me that I learned this past year, just control what you control. I'm sorry. Okay. So no matter what it is, if it's school, if it's sports, if it's a job, work as hard as you can, control what you can control. Mm-hmm. And you do that, you know, nothing but good is gonna come to you.
Okay. And last thing, what's one of your favorite things as far as football? You know, you always say when it's Sherman, if you guys don't know, you'll hear him. He's very bashful in saying somebody can't guard him. So he has a couple moves or things he likes to do. So what's one move that you like that you're famous for that you can say, hey, give a little maybe a 1-2 cut? Well, what's in Sherman's tool bag that he needs the world to know?
Well, with that ball in my hand, you know, I got a whole bunch of that. Now, my go-to move when I have the ball in my hand is just like a 1-2 spin type of thing.
So is it far as is it breaking down or is it standing up tall?
It's breaking down. So and then you spin on them. You know, you hit them with that, so you're gonna be a hard person to tackle.
And Ray, same question kind of goes to you, man. First, we'll do the football. What's one of your things that you could say that you will, as a receiver, what's one of the most important things you can give to, you know, the youth and whoever's watching? What's one of the things you focus on a ton?
I would say take pride in being a sponge, you know, and I used to only apply that to football, but as you know start playing football longer and longer, you're gonna see the way that football and life is connected. So never be too prideful to learn. Like if I see something from a sophomore in high school killing the cat on film, I'm gonna keep rewinding it back, rewinding. I'm gonna go out in my backyard and I'm gonna try it. Like I don't mind learning from anybody. So just getting rid of that ego and what your idea of only this guy can do this right. So yeah, just being a sponge, man.
Appreciate it, man. Now I want you guys to all make sure you're looking out for the draft and after the draft and teams that could be on your favorite team. So, you know, follow these guys around on Sherman's Insta social media list. Ray, do you want to give your Instagram so maybe people could reach out to you, follow you? If you want, it's okay. But, you know, is there something, how can people contact you? If there's somebody that love what you're saying, how can they contact you?
You can do Instagram.
And what is that?
Parfait_13. I know some of y'all probably can't spell. So it's PARFAIT_13.
Love that, man. Thank you. Once again, hope you guys took something away from this in the world. We want to show a lot of positivity with a lot of negative things going on, man. So remember, what is your aim? We out.
That boy got a channel.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, appreciate you guys all for coming out, man. I hope you guys took something away from it. Like I said, what is your aim? We want you always to find out what are you doing, whatever you're doing, and why you're doing it for. So have that aim, have that target goal. We're out of here, man. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys love it. We're going out. We out. Deuces.
Perfect. 10 so dark you cannot see who I'm riding with. Diamond glisten all up in my watch. Get